Despite the fact that Italy lately has recorded a smaller increase of new coronavirus cases, officials warned that it was too soon to know if the worst is behind the country. Here at the headquarters of the World Health Organization in Geneva during their press conference, they complimented all Italian aid workers.
So we really do admire our colleagues in Italy. They're heroes. They're putting up a courageous fight against this virus on behalf of their own people, on behalf of the world. And we like and support the way they're breaking the problem down. They're working their way through the problem, and we will do everything in our power in the World Health Organization to support them in their efforts.
Monsignor Robert Vitillo, expert in HIV/AIDS and global health, told us during our weekly update interview that testing of existing diagnostic tools too often are held up by a slow bureaucratic process that would need to become faster.
Some states could accept the pre-qualification of WHO on these vaccines, and also the license or the approval given by other governments, so that then the private companies don't have to begin a whole new process of research to be licensed to use that vaccine in another country.
As governments try to limit or stop the spread of the virus with long-lasting lockdowns, the World Health Organization urges everyone to obey all regulations ordered.
Transmission of COVID-19 is through droplets. It is not airborne. Therefore, someone who has these small liquid particles that come out of their mouth, they travel a certain distance and then they fall. So that's why we recommend the physical distance to be separated so that you remove the opportunity for that virus to actually pass from one person to another.
We need to test in order to identify who is infected, and then to do contact tracing with the kinds of contacts that person has had, and then to try to confine the movement of those people, certainly those who already are infected, but also people who may have been infected. That's a very effective way, and that has been done in some countries, like in Singapore, where they did not do a general lockdown, but they did very aggressive testing and then contact tracing of all those contacts the people who were infected had, and try to manage the infection in that way.
Based on proposals by the World Health Organization, now the first patient in Norway enrolled in the Global Solidarity Trial, comparing safety and effectiveness of 4 drugs and drug combinations fighting the coronavirus.
This is a historic trial which will dramatically cut the time needed to generate robust evidence about what drugs work. More than 45 countries are contributing to the trial, and more have expressed interest. The more countries who join the trial, the faster we will have the results.
When those vaccines and those treatments are available, we need to work very hard, even from now, to appeal to the companies that are competing to be able to come out with these first vaccines and the first cures, because they know that they will be able to make a huge profit on this global market. And I'm not saying that's the only reason why they're doing it, but they do have a motive of profit. We need to make sure that those vaccines and those treatments are available to all people in the world and at fair prices, so that poor people also will have access.
Recently, WhatsApp has teamed up with the World Health Organization, creating a chatbot that answers questions surrounding the outbreak. The app has the potential to reach 2 billion people to receive information they need directly into their phone.
Special thanks to Microsoft for assisting on this. I would like to end with something Singapore's Minister of Health, Gan Kim Yong, said during today's briefing. We're only at the beginning of this fight. We need to stay calm, stay united, and work together. I will repeat. We need to stay calm, stay united, and work together.
The other thing is that we really need our religious leaders, our priests, our bishops in the Catholic Church and other clergy or religious leaders in other church traditions and faith traditions. We need them to speak out about this and to remind us of our own values that are behind our faith. And also, in the case of Christians, to imitate the way of Jesus. He wasn't afraid to approach people that others may have had prejudices against because they thought they were sick because they sinned or because their fathers or their mothers sinned. He approached them and he showed others that we have to do that as well. So I think our religious leaders today need to help us with that too.